Calorie restriction versus intermittent fasting. Which is better? Caloric restriction means reducing average daily caloric intake below what is typical or habitual without malnutrition or deprivation of essential nutrients. This usually means reducing caloric intake by about 20 to 40%. You are still able to lose a significant amount of weight, but only in the short term. Caloric restriction is usually short term, and in the long run, eating less will slow down your metabolism. Therefore, you will stop losing weight after a certain period of time. You can easily gain the weight back, and is not necessarily the best form of losing weight. There are a number of downsides with calorie restriction, which include weaker immune system, the lowering of libido and fertility, the loss of muscle mass and bone mass, the depletion of growth, insulin, and thyroid hormones, and a worse athletic performance and less strength. Intermittent fasting is a diet regimen that cycles between brief periods of fasting with either no food or significant calorie reduction and periods of unrestricted eating. It is promoted to change the body composition through the loss of fat mass and weight and improve markers of health that are associated with disease such as blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Intermittent fasting proves to be a more sustainable strategy for losing weight. You are eating less often and therefore you are spiking your insulin less often. This allows for more balanced blood sugar levels throughout the day. This also allows your cells to be more insulin resistant, which makes your cells more insulin sensitive, which in turn makes carbohydrates and protein go to your insulin cells instead of being stored as fat. This allows you to burn more fat. The most common methods of fasting include alternate day fasting, which is alternating between days of no food restriction with days that consist of one meal that provides 25% of daily caloric needs. An example of this would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, consisting of fasting, while alternate days have no food restrictions. Whole day fasting is 1 to 2 days per week of complete fasting or 25% of daily caloric needs with no food restrictions on other days. An example of this would be the 5-2 diet, which advocates no food restriction 5 days of the week, cycled with a 4 to 500 calorie diet on the other 2 days of the week. Time restricted feeding is the most recommended method of intermittent fasting. This plan includes following a meal plan each day with a designated time frame for fasting. An example of this would be meals are eaten from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., with fasting during the remaining hours of the day. This diet is not for everybody, like people with diabetes, eating disorders, medication that requires food intake, active growth like adolescents, and women who are pregnant and breastfeeding. Choose a diet plan that is right for you. We recommend intermittent fasting because it has shown to be better for your health in the long term, although both plans can show results. So find out which plan fits your needs and can help you achieve your health and body goals.